All right, my lovely people. So this is part 2 of the word that I received earlier today. Again, he's put it heavy on my spirit that this word is regarding certain people in your life. I don't know if this is like an ex, if this is a spouse, if this is someone you're tied to, this a co-worker, a boss. It could be anybody, but literally this is somebody that is going around acting as though they are, I don't know, high and mighty, but they really are not about what they say they are. It's giving very much narcissist. It's giving very egotistical. This person, they know that you are a very caring and loving person, and they have taken advantage of that. They might have done you just like completely wrong. Okay. It corresponds to the word that I gave earlier in Luke 16:24, where basically these people had the means to do right by you and they didn't. And so God is literally putting barriers in place to keep you protected. He's asked you to isolate yourself out of protection because he's about to bring in a blessing for you that he does not want you to squander or to let this person take from you. Because from what I'm feeling, this person has already taken a lot and they have not given back for anything that they've taken from you. Okay? This word is from John 13:26, and this was the verse where Jesus was basically sitting with his disciples and he was telling them that someone among him was going to betray him. Okay? And everybody was like, who is it? Who is it going to be? And Jesus was like, I already know. And he was not phased, which Jesus wasn't phased about nothing. Like, very rarely did this man ever get mad, and I'm just like, bro. But he knew who was going to betray him, and he said, whoever I give this bread to is going to be the one that, you know, betrays me. And it ended up being Judas. Okay. Now, while everybody else at the table was just like unsuspecting, like would have never thought, Jesus already knew who it was and he gave the bread right to him. And it still seemed after I read this passage as though people still didn't recognize that it was Judas. Like, it didn't seem like anybody was shocked. And once he gave that bread to Judas and Judas ate it, he was then overcome by the enemy. And Jesus told him, whatever you're going to do, you better go do it quick. Okay? And that's what Judas did. He got up and he went. We know what he did. He paid certain people. But either way, the way that this corresponds with the message that I had earlier, literally this person that God is pointing out to me, one, we already know this person is giving heavy narcissist. Okay? He's probably going through hell right now, he or she. I don't want to just point out one gender, but this person is really going through it already. They're heavy in their ego, and God has been trying to humble them, and for whatever reason they're still going through hell, still thinking that they run stuff. It's I don't know, like the energy is crazy. But literally with this passage, God is saying, like, again, he sees what you cannot see. Okay? And he's calling you to protect yourself for a reason. Just because this person might have been in your face in the past, or even if it's your recent present, this person could be in your face and he could be in everybody else's face, smiling, making it seem like he's just this, he or she is this just this upstanding individual, is wise, is going around giving people advice. Like, they just seem like they are such a great person, and everybody else is fooled, like, no, this person would never. Again, this person is probably going around talking behind your back, probably making it seem like you're the bad individual, like you're the one doing something wrong, and literally you're probably the person that is keeping these people in a position where they're at. But they don't want to acknowledge it. So God is saying he already knows this person's heart, and they're already going to be dealt with. He don't want you to worry about it. He's going to take care of it. Okay? Literally what he came and said to me after I read this verse, God already knows the heart of those who do not believe in him. So even as this word and warning goes out, there are still some who will pretend to be followers, but God will make them evident amongst their peers and cast them out. Okay? It will be people that you never thought of, or those who claim to be upright people, but they are not true believers. In other words, they out here talking the talk, but they are not walking the walk. You might have already known that, but other people are probably going to be like, nah. Like, and these people that are tied to them, that God is saying they need to wise the f up, these people are going to have their eyes open to who this person really is as well, because most likely this individual is going to, whoever will listen, crying wolf, and trying to get others to hop on their bandwagon to, I don't know, maybe do something to you, like discredit you, walk all over your God-given name. Okay, but in the end, God is going to shine his beacon of light. Truth is coming out. This person is going to be revealed, and even their own people ain't going to want to deal with them no more. Okay. He also said, Jesus already knew Judas would betray him, even as Judas sat amongst him and the other believers and followers as the disciples. The others were unaware the entire time, but at the end of the day, Jesus wasn't bothered. So it's giving very much, God is saying, just walk in your unbothered energy. Okay? Walk in your unbothered energy. Because God got you. He sees what you cannot see, and he is properly putting things in position. And the thing I like to compare this to is we're over here playing chess. This is not checkers. This is not checkers. This is chess. And this particular individual likes to think that they are a few steps ahead of you. This person likes to think that they done already put you in checkmate. But God is like, watch what I'm about to do. And you ain't got to do nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm going to move this piece for you. I'm going to put them in position to where they are in checkmate. Okay? Jesus wasn't worried. And you would think that Jesus is this, he is perfection. Okay? He ain't did nothing to nobody. And to know that someone that he decided to put his trust in and brought on, to know this whole time that this person was going to play him anyway, that is a strong individual. Okay? And we need to carry that same energy. We know when someone isn't good for us, and yet we still continue to give. We still continue to pour out. We still continue to make excuses for these people. We still continue to give our time and our energy to these people, knowing dang on well that this person meant us no good anyway. And a lot of us, we're strong for still dealing with it. You are strong for still dealing with it. But at the same time, it hurts. Plain and simple. There have been many times where you have probably been just down and out. It's probably got you so low to the point where you couldn't function. It's messing up your money. It's messing up your ability to go get your bag. It's, making you not want to hang out with your friends. People notice that you're acting different. You're not yourself. This person has just drained your energy. They literally were leeches and vampires, and they just took. Okay. And right now, as God is saying, look, all that's over. Wash your hands from it. Let him work. Be where he told you to be. Don't be where he told you not to be. Okay? Just trust him. Because karma is coming, if it hasn't already. And he's seen how this person has done you. He's seen how this person has talked bad about you. Okay? He or she might be trying to act like they ain't never did nothing wrong to you. But God is like, oh, okay. Okay. And whoever this person is going around talking to, they probably going to be sitting here looking at this person like, really? Okay? God's about to do something. Be in your unbothered energy. Okay? Let them do what they going to do. Let them think they're getting their get back. But I bet you God going to get his get back. Remember that.